Over a year ago, we first learned of the inspiring story of Brian Christopher and decided to invite him to Dynomighty to design a Mighty wallet of his own after we discovered he was an artist. And it was a great collaborative environment. We had a great time, went to some galleries together, and hopefully this is a kickstart for a new career for Brian. I know you and I were talking about it a little bit, but when you, like, when you start your drawings, like, where do some of your ideas come from and what inspires you?
Well, some of my ideas come from just looking at ad copy in magazines and things like that.
Yeah.
So I start to copy or do the drawing from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not looking to, reproduce the magazine cover or the ad inside the magazine. Mm-hmm. It's just an idea of the ad that comes through.
Something that germinates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I take that idea, and I go with it from there.
And then it's sort of a process that kind of like...
It mutates, evolves.
Right, yeah.
Whereas if I like it, stay with it. Like these grew out of copying a cover off of Runner's World. And then I just went ahead and I just kept developing this one drawing. And then I started making the whole series of them.
Yeah. They're really awesome. I mean, like, there's like, each one has their own, like, character.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know what, when we were looking at that one, and I thought how that much character that one has, and it's like in their posture and in they all have like sort of a different attitude, and a different feel, but it's more than them just being skeletons. It's because I also like the sort of, you have these sort of kind of hybrid skeletons, and sometimes they're mechanical, and sometimes they're almost like fluid, or
Right. I'm really interested in anatomy too, and drawing anatomy.
Yeah.
I've always liked that.
Yeah.
I've always liked to draw the human figure and everything. So this is just one of those things where it's really figural, but it's nothing representational.
Yeah, they're really, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like when we put them together like this too, you start to see them as like, they do start to tell a story, It's like each one has their own, like these two could be together, or maybe she's just a little jealous, or...
Develop a whole flow.
Yeah. It was really great getting to meet Brian and work with him in such a cool, collaborative way. It was such a giving and sharing experience, and I was also really proud of the fact that Mighty Wallet is able to open its canvas to his art and let it become a vehicle for potentially, hopefully, a whole new career in his future. And half the proceeds of the Brian Christopher Mighty Wallet go to Brian, and another additional portion of the proceeds go to a homeless vet center of his choosing. So it's really something good to get behind and to support someone else who's being mighty.